residual income. So you can see there are two factors here. There's one factor happening outside of you, the weather, the sun, the moon, the politics, the father, your mother, your auntie, your uncle, the naira, the dollars. These are your governor, your president, the factors you cannot control. So these factors is called contributing factors. Those one happening outside of you. Tell them about contributing factors. They contribute to your success. Actually, they contribute. They can make you move faster. They can slow you down, but they can never stop you. They can delay you. They can facilitate it, but they can never stop you. What stop men also help men to succeed is happening inside of you, inside of me. Those factors is called determining factors. What did I say? It's called determining factors. So there are two factors embedded in all of us: positive and negative, winner and a loser. So focus on the positive, ignore the negative. Focus on the winner, ignore the loser. Tell your focus. That's one of our topic today. So tell your focus. Focus on the winner. Focus on the positive factors inside of you. Ignore. Tell your ignore the loser. Ignore the weakness. Ignore the negative factors inside of you. So those positive factors you need to focus. One is faith. Tell your faith. The strong belief. There is a strong belief in yourself, in Almighty God, in believe in the resources embedded in you, believe in your mind, believe in your resources, believe in your intellect, believe in your skills, believe that you can. That is a strong belief. Of course, another one is action, then action. Another one is commitment. Another one determination. Another one purpose. Another one. See, these are the factors: vitality, fidelity. These are the factors embedded in you. So these are the ones that will help you succeed. Like the negative factor you need to ignore are the fear, doubt, anger, bitterness, resentment, hatred. These are the factors you need to ignore. So you are the most important factor. Tell your neighbor, I am the most important factor. So since you have the most important factor, we already figure it out. We already discover that once you improve, everything will improve. Once you grow, everything will grow. Once you become better, everything will become better. So it's not about the environment first, it's about you first. So today, we focus more on you, and that is what we want to discuss today. Why focus? Why do we have to focus in life? Why focus? Why focus? And we will look at how to focus. That is a subtopic. How to focus. And focus on what? We'll discuss all those ones. So we have about 6 outlines here. So we have 6 outlines that we have to discuss. So we have the outline. Let's see the outline on this course. We have to discuss. Number 1 is here: context for the concept. Context for the concept. Context for the concept. Okay. Number 2 outline here we have define focus. So we have to define. If we say focus, so what is focus? So we have to define it. A lot of us have no focus to follow one course until success, but you find focus quotes. We have to define so many quotes from people that are saying focus, oh brother. So broken focus, which is the work of the enemy. The enemy doesn't want you to focus. He understands once you remain focused, you always achieve your financial dreams. You always achieve your financial goals. And number 5, why focus? Number 6, how to focus. How to focus. So we have these outlines and we need to cover them. And it's going to be an interesting one because you have to understand the power of focus. Any man that wants to go far doesn't have to look back going forward, because if you look back when you are walking forward, you surely fall inside a gutter. You want to go forward, you have to look forward. You have to ignore the distractions. You have to behave like Elisha. When he was focused on Elijah, the sons of prophet told him, do you know they will take your master today? He said, no worry. No one lose focus, because the master has told him, if you say when I'm doing it to be taken, you have your double portion. Focus like Peter focused on Christ, was working on water. Focus like every entrepreneur who wants to succeed, like the White brothers. They focus that this iron must fly. They focus on it. They work on it every day. You have to focus. You have to focus on your visions. You have to focus on your goals. You have to focus on your purpose. You have to remain focused in all you do. The only way you can be defeated is to lose focus. If you say, I will be successful, you wrote it down: my 10 years plan, my 15 years plan, my 5 years plan, my 1 year, my daily goals, my DMO, and my KPIs or SOPs. Focus on them. So if you want to actually achieve success, there will be distractions on your way, but you have to remain focused. You are with me, shall I? Okay, let's move for today. Let's go for the context and for the context for the concept. Context for the concept. So I will take this from a scripture I like so much, 1 Corinthians 16 verse 9. 1 Corinthians 16 verse 9. So please, I'm not a pastor. Your church is enough. Tell them my church is enough. I'm your brother. So please, I'm your business mentor, I'm your investment mentor. But the fact is that I'm born again like most of us. But we have to take scriptures to see that before you know what happened, you have to draw some strength and see that God was actually talking to us. So that place said that for a great door An effectual is open unto me. That's Apostle Paul talking. But there are many what? Adversary. So that means for every great door, there's what? Many adversary. That's what most of you are passing through difficult, challenging moments, because you need to know this, and it's very important. I need to know these three things, and not if you understand these three things, that is why you will know, understand why you need to focus. Write it down under a context for the concept. Write this one down. For every great door, there are many adversaries. For every great door, there are many adversaries. For every great man, there are many troubles. For every great business, many adversaries, many great opportunities. For every great door, there are many adversaries. For every great thing that must happen, there will be first and foremost great challenge. It depends on how big the challenge is, going to how big the opportunity is. For example, when Christ was giving birth to, you see, they said that they will kill all the children. You know, the Holy Spirit have to tell the parents to take him to Egypt. So even the same thing with Moses, he was put in River Nile because they were killing children. Imagine, for every great man, there must be great, every great thing that must happen. For every great doors, number one, I said there are three things here under the context for the concept. For every great doors, that there will always be what? Great adversaries. So that is it. So for every great door, there is great what? Adversaries. Number one. Number two, under context for the concept. The size of your adversity is indicative of the size of your opportunity. The size of your adversity is indicative. That is indicative. The size of your adversary is indicative of the size of your opportunity. The size of your challenges indicate the size of your opportunity. The size of your adversaries is indicative of the size of your opportunity. So when someone says, I have problem is very big, that means your opportunity is very big. All you need to do is to survive that moment. See, temporary defeat is not a permanent failure. Tell your neighbor. Temporary defeat is not a permanent failure. No, I want everybody to say this together. I want together, go, neighbor. Temporary defeat is not a permanent failure. In fact, if you write it on your note. Write it on your note. Temporary defeat is not a permanent failure. Please, online community, type and comment for us. Temporary defeat is not a permanent failure. Because most of us think that by the time it is happening, goes in your life, that your life don't scatter. No. They just keep calm. Count 1 to 100. Relax. That moment will pass. And darkness in the night, surely light will come in the morning. No matter the storms, no matter the rain, it will stop one day. So just relax. That time you're relaxing, don't just sit down and eat, because Satan will carry drums, carry books, carry mentor, talk to quality people, study, learn, invest. That period of darkness in your life, that period of night, that's the period you need to work on your goal. Once you're an entrepreneur, you want to go into fish farming, poultry farming. You know, you have so many challenges, and if you don't take time, you quit. Remember when I ventured into poultry fish farming, one of my guys, Tim Martins from Adas in Nuku in Anambra State. So the guy came to me to market me that fish farming is the best business right now. It will make me a millionaire if I try it. So out of my curiosity, trying to see how it can work, so I got a black butter, and he gave me some fingerlings and give me the feet, the normally feet. Tell me how to measure it. I bought one small scale, one white small scale. We used to measure it. So, and I was videoing it, sending it to my friends and families. The people I know, they have money that can invest into my business, because I understood how to use OPM, other people's money. So I know for me to, I wrote about 100 names of people I know in my life, and I select about 10 of them and select 5 that I know they can give me 500,000 naira each if I succeed in this buta. So every time I feed the fish, I was sending them pictures, videos, and all of that. So when the fish turned to 1 kg, maybe 1.5, 2 kg, I now video it and sell it to them. So, and I convinced those my friends, because I've walked them through the process, that see, if I succeed in this buta, I can succeed in a large scale. So all of them gave me 500,000, 6 of them, yes, 3 million naira. So I got a 3 million naira. Then open about 2,000. I bought pond, big ponds, you know, and I started feeding the fishes. And one day, the borehole that we're using in the compound got bad. So I did not know. So I went and meet this tanker driver that used to supply water in big tanks in Okaden. So I didn't know that the water was acidic. So, and we needed to change the water. And what happened was that after doing the sorting, change the water, the following morning, because I have this boy that was working with me that time, Elijah. So Elijah told me, Oga, you know, I woke up one morning and all the fishes were floating. All float, over 2,000, that they don't turn juvenile, you know. All of them float, pressure. And I don't have any choice. I have to call the market women, you know, they will buy nonsense price just to dry it and sell it anyhow. I started doing refund. So that temporary defeat made me feel I'm a failure. I'm not good in farming because people were calling me for the 500,000 naira each. If not because I was saying the report, and because the money was to cover for the pond, the fingerlings, the feeding. So some money was still in my account. So I carried the money, did meeting, shared the money to all of them equally, and I was still remaining to balance them. So the pressure was coming off on, you told me this time you will get the fish harvesting, blah, 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 blah. Pressure. Because of that temporary defeat, I no one hear fish farming from my ear again. If I don't talk to me, I don't want to be part of it. So I thought that I'm a failure. Then I never understood still another. I'm a failure. I beat myself up over and over again before I came into this business. But what the reason that get me out of that debt I was already owing everybody was because of this business. So when I came into the business and I was making money, I was paying them. Within 6 months to 1 year, I finished paying everybody the debt. And I was so happy because the thing of the matter is that if I saw like I beat myself and tell myself I'm good for nothing, I don't want to try any entrepreneurship venture again, I will not be here talking to you. So please, temporary defeat is not final. Tell not neighbor. Temporary defeat is not final. Failure is not final. It's an event. The ability to stand up and act again is what counts. That is the thing. So you try something, not work, don't beat yourself. It's not final. Your ability, the capacity to stand up and act again. To stand up and act again is what counts. So stand up. Tell anyone, stand up and remain focused. So number 3, under context for the concept, great doors come with great adversary. Of course, looking at it, your adversity is an indicative of your opportunity, the size of your adversity. Number 3 is like a question, and I want to ask you this way. Do you focus on opportunity or the adversity? Do you focus on the opportunity or the adversity? Because you need to decide to be focused on the opportunity and leave adversity alone. Do you focus on the opportunity or the adversity? Do you focus on your opportunities or you're focusing on problems? Do you focus on your adversity or your opportunity? Do you focus on opportunity or adversity? So a question mark. Then right there, I need to decide. I need to decide to focus on opportunities. I need to decide to focus on opportunity. So please don't focus on problems. Don't focus on problems. Don't focus on quarreling. Don't focus on your enemy. Don't focus on your troubles. Don't focus on any distraction. These things are called distraction. They're not distraction. In fact, let me give you some notes. I told you number 3 is like a question. Do you focus on opportunities? Do you focus on opportunities or adversity? So the choice is yours. So if anything, write this one down. Under this one, just write down. No, I'll give you 3 on the context for the concept. So I'll give you some notes. Write this down. Whatever you focus on, amplify and magnify. Whatever you focus on, amplify and magnify. Whatever you focus on, amplify and magnify. What we normally say, whatever you focus on expands, whatever you focus on increase, focus on, of course, will grow. So whatever you focus on, amplify and what? Magnify. So don't focus on problems, don't focus on challenges, focus on the positive outcome. Don't focus on the fire, focus on the God that will save you, like they saved the 3 Hebrew men. Don't focus on the lion, focus on the God. Don't focus like Daniel did. Don't focus on problems. Problem no they finish. Tell your neighbor, family problem. No they finish. So tell your neighbor, family problem too big. Narrow it down to your personal challenges. Since you were born to solve your personal challenge, financial, have you finished solving it? No, because it's not all the problem you should solve in this life. Tell your neighbor, it's not all the problem you should solve in this life. Tell your neighbor, some problems die by ignoring them. Tell your neighbor, some problems expire with time. Leave problems alone. They didn't know they ever finish. So please, you focus on Nigeria. Since you were born, not all of us, most of us are more than 10 years, 20, 15, 20, 30, 40 years here. Since you were born, you don't get time where Nigeria no get problem. Nigeria, they always get wahala. You are focusing on Nigerian problem as old as this country is. You never solve it. You won't get Nigerian problem. Never. Village problem, church problem, no. I like Apostle Paul. He was talking in Philippians 3. I would like us to write this down. Okay, let me clean some of this part of my class today. I needed to use this for my training today, but it's fine. Let me write it here. Philippians 3. Philippians 3, we have it 13 to 14. He said that, brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but one thing, one thing I do. What does he do? Forgetting those things that are behind, reaching forth for the things that are before him. He said, I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling in Christ, in God, of God in Christ Jesus. So right there, write on your note, one thing is a law of focus. One thing is the 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 law of focus. So please don't focus on, you can be of the many opportunities around you. You can be aware. But find one thing that will change your financial life. Find one thing that will change your economic life. Find one that will change your personal economy. One thing. Tell me one thing. So in order for us to focus, you have to forget the things that are behind. Write it down on your notes. In order for me to focus, I have to forget some things that are behind. And what are those things that are behind? Those things that are not empowering you. Right there, in order for me to focus, I have to forget those things that are behind, some things that are behind, something that is not empowering me. In order for me to focus, I have to forget some things that are not empowering me behind. Forget certain things behind. So you must forget some things behind that is not part of your goals, it's not part of your strategy, it's not part of things that will empower you. Forget them behind. Why do you need to forget them behind? It's very important. The reason why you need to forget them is because whatever you pay attention to, you are buying it with your attention. Because attention is a currency. It's not currency. So anything you can save, spend, waste, and invest is a currency. So attention is one of the currencies that you don't need to pay attention to anything. You pay attention to that thing, you are buying it into your life. It's now on your notes. It's very important. To forget that are not empowering you, you must refuse. Write it this way. To forget those things that are not empowering me, I must refuse to pay attention, So forget those things that are not empowering me, bad relationship, call it bad things that not things that you felt, those events that did not work out for you the way you planned. To forget those things that are not empowering me, I must refuse to pay attention, meditate, concentrate, engage. To forget those things that are not empowering me, I must refuse to pay attention, meditate, concentrate, engage, or be consumed. To forget those things that are not empowering me to achieve my goals, I must refuse to pay attention, meditate, concentrate, engage, or be consumed by them, but to focus on my goal. So to forget those things that are not empowering you, you must refuse. Underline the word refuse. Refusing means it's a decision. You must decide not to pay attention, meditate, concentrate, engage, or be consumed. Be consumed by those events that never empowers you, but to focus on your goals. They're not goals. Hey, last week you gave an assignment. Now all of you must write your 10 years goal, your third to fourth generation, your 200 years from now. How do you want to exist 200, whether you're alive or not? 200 years from now, you must write them down. At least you must write your 10 years, who you need to become. 10 years from now, what you need to do, what you need to achieve. 5 years, we discussed that last week. If you've done the assignment, shall I? If you've not done your own, shall wait for me? I know. You don't need to tell me. I understand. Now I understand. Now let me encourage you a little bit. Touch yourself. Say I'm a success. No, you can do better than that. Touch yourself. Say I'm a millionaire. Yeah, now you are. So we'll get to that assignment before I leave this class today. So we'll get to that assignment. So I said, in order to forget those things that are not empowering you, you must refuse. I underline the word refuse is an intentional word. It's a decision word. Refuse to pay attention, meditate, concentrate, engage, or consume by those things, but decide to focus on your goals. They're not goals. See, I understand these things because you cannot stop a bird from flying over your head, but you can stop them from building a nest on your head. You can stop from pitching on your neck. You can stop them. So there are things that will pass through your mind. Please, it's not everything you hold and start dwelling, because some things that are carrying us down, why we are not achieving our success as an entrepreneur, as an investor, is because of lack of focus. When I will come to broken focus, you see that the enemy will never defeat a man who refuses to break his focus, who agrees to concentrate. My charger for my laptop, please, young man. It will soon shut down. Just get it from me. I need it because I need it for the next class. Fix it up. Thank you, sir. You have to work on it because what will I use for the next class? Thank you so much. So I would like us to write this down under context for the concept. We are still working on it. Write down your notes. You can focus on one thing at a time. You can only focus. You can only focus on one thing at a time. You can only focus on one thing at a time. You can only focus on one thing at a time. You can only focus on one thing at a time. Full stop. This is like a question. What one thing make all other possible and probable? Okay, yeah. I say you can only focus on one thing at a time. Full stop. Then this is like a question. You ask yourself, what one thing, comma, makes all others possible and probable? So which one thing will you focus that will make other things possible and probable? Possible and probable. Because it's not all things that are possible are probable in your life. There's a possibility that you'll be a millionaire. But how are you sure you become a millionaire? Depends on you. It depends on two things, because I keep telling you, man is a spirit. Man is a spirit, but this man, that spirit, has a mind. This has a mind where he does imagine. We call it soul, fine and good, but lives in a body. So at the spirit level, God gives you opportunity. I'm a millionaire, receive in Jesus' name, I'm healed. But your body can only work, can only manifest what your mind accepts. Your body only manifests what mind accepts, because in your mind, you'll be doing imagination in your mind. Okay? And your body needs to be skillful and competent. You need to be skillful and competent to be able to take that opportunity your mind accepts. So imagine that you are in the midst of, we are talking about how to, we are going to tar this road. It's going to cost us 500 million naira. And then you are there, you cannot write up a plan, you cannot write business, you cannot write a proposal. Then you are not skillful, you are not competent to achieve what your spirit has already accepted. So most things are possible, but it's not probable. There's probability to happen to you because of lack of skills and competence. So the question is that you have to, what one thing can you focus that makes other things possible and what? Probable in your life. That is very important. So you can focus on one thing, but beware of your environment. What one thing that you focus that will make everything difference in your life? If you focus for being an entrepreneur, you can achieve success fast. So work on being an entrepreneur. Every day, I'm an entrepreneur. So what will you do? What problem will you like to solve? What solution will you like to create? What are the things? Who do you need to become? Focus on becoming that thing. I want to become a professor, tailor, marketer, anything you want to. Find one thing and focus and put in your all. Give it for 5 years so that you focus on that thing to achieve all the dreams you want. Okay? So I would like us to give this before I go to quote, before I go to define focus. Let me give this one before I go to define. Okay, don't write it down, but listen to me. Identify the kingpin in your plan and focus on it. It's like rolling this ball. You know this ball, they normally arrange. If you roll it and hit the middle one, the kingpin, other balls will fall down. So the kingpin is that one thing that will make it inevitable for you to succeed. So once you get that particular one thing done, everything will done. Me, I already know. If I fix up a business community, entrepreneurs community, and empower and train people that become successful, the more they succeed, the more successful I will become. Checking out. So why can't I just go and learn, practice, and teach, and help people to make millions like I make? Definitely, the more millions they make, the more money I will make, because we rise by raising others. What did I say? We rise by raising others. So rather than trying everything and fight for everything and fight everyone, why not choose a target carefully and place all your energy on it and place all your attention on it to succeed? So let's go here and write. So focus define. Let's go down, right? Focus define. Let's go to focus define. And the best way to do this definition is that is to start from here. Write this down. Focus is a choice to decide. 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 So you are choosing to decide to focus on your wife, your husband, your business, your investment. Is a choice that you need to decide. Say not decide. Focus is a choice to decide. Full stop. Write this down now. Focus occur when you choose. Focus occur when you choose and decide to concentrate on a particular result. Focus occur when you choose and decide to concentrate on a particular result, outcome, or goal, while ignoring. Focus occur when you choose and decide to concentrate on a particular result, goal, on a particular result, outcome. Focus occurs when you choose and decide to concentrate on a particular result, outcome, or goal while ignoring or forgetting the adversity that obstructs your opportunity. Full stop. Focus occur when you choose and decide to concentrate on a particular result, outcome, or goal while ignoring or forgetting the adversity that obstructs your opportunity. So focus only occurs when you choose and decide to concentrate on a particular result, outcome, or goal while ignoring or forgetting the adversity that obstructs your opportunity. So you choose and decide that I want to focus on this marriage, no matter anything obstructing me, no matter what people are saying. I want to focus on this, my husband, this, my wife, this, my business, this, my investment. I want to focus on going to this particular. So my mind needs me to choose and decide where to put it, spend it, invest, waste, or save it. So your mind needs you to decide to put it somewhere, spend it there, invest it, save it, or waste it. So your mind, why do you have to do that? Why does your mind need you to do that? Your mind needs to do that because your mind understands three things. 1, 2, and 3. Yes. Your mind understands three things. Yeah. Your mind understands three things. I say your mind needs you to decide, to choose and decide where to put it, spend it, invest it, save it, or waste it. Because save it or invest it. Because your mind understands, okay, 2 things here, not 3, 2. Okay, 2 things I have to discuss. Your mind understands this thing. Number 1 thing your mind understands is this. Your mind understands pay attention. Your mind understands pay attention. Don't worry, I'll give you some notes. That's why you have to decide where to put your mind, because your mind understands these 3 things, these 2 things. Pay attention. Write this one down. Attention is a form of universal currency. Attention is a attention is a form of universal currency. Why? Because you can actually save it. You can actually spend it. Attention is a currency because you can spend it, you can save it, you can spend it, you can invest it, and you can waste it. So your mind is a universal currency because you can spend, save, invest. Anything you can spend, save, invest, and waste is a currency. So your mind, attention is universal currency because you can save it, spend it, save it, invest, and waste it. Full stop. So do you know why? Write this down on your note. You are always attracting into your life the things you purchase with your attention. You are always attracting things into your life. The things you purchase with your attention. You are always attracting things into your life. The things you pay, you purchase with your attention. You're always attracting things into your life. The things you purchase with your attention. You are always attracting things into your life. The things you pay with your attention. You know, anything you pay attention to, you are paying for it with your attention. You're always attracting things into your life. The things you purchase with your attention. So, because attention is a form of money. Because anything you can spend, save, invest. So that's why you have to focus, because once you focus, you are paying attention to it. Once you pay attention to it, you are attracting those things into your life. So things you pay attention to will equally manifest in your life. So whatever you pay attention to will manifest in your life because you are paying for it with your attention. Because attention is a currency. Write this down on your note. If you pay attention to problems, you attract problems into your life. If you pay attention to problems, you attract problems into your life. If you pay attention to opportunities, you attract opportunities into your life. So if you pay attention to problems, you attract problems to your life. So, okay. So the first thing your mind understands is attention. So once you pay attention to problems, you attract problems to your life. Once you pay attention to opportunities, you attract opportunity to your life. Okay, write this down on your note. Wherever your attention goes, your intention flows. Your intention flows and energy goes. Here I would have said these 3 things. Number 1 is this attention. Number 2 is energy. So I said, wherever your attention goes, your intention flows and energy goes. So your mind understand 1, that once you pay attention to things, it will come into your life. Number 2, energy. Your mind understand energy. So once you understand this, so once you pay attention, that's how to remain focused. Because if you pay attention to the negative things, it will also manifest in your life because you are paying for it with your attention. So because wherever your attention goes, your intention flows and energy goes. So remember that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It's moved from one form to another. So everything you see in this world is energy. So that supreme being that will make things manifest in your life. So wherever you pay attention to, wherever your attention goes, your intention flows and your energy goes. So I always tell us divided attention is divided energy. So let's go here. Divided attention is divided energy. Divided attention is divided energy. So divided attention is divided energy. So why must you not pay attention to negative things? Because once you pay attention to it, your energy will go there. Once you divide your attention, you have divided your intention, you divided the energy, and definitely you'll be doing scatter life. Why? Write this down on your notes. If you have an intention, you need to put your attention in your intention. If you have an intention, you need to put your attention in your intention for the creative energy to flow. If you have an intention, you need to put your attention in your intention for the creative energy to flow. If you have an intention in life to be millionaire, to succeed, to excel, to become great, if you have an intention in life, full stop or comma, you need to put your attention in your intention for the creative energy to flow. For the creative energy to flow. You can't be telling me I want to be a wonderful man, I want to be an entrepreneur, and you are paying attention to negative things, fighting, quarreling. You can't go far that way. I will come to those ones. How enemy broke your focus with quarreling, delay, fighting, negative feelings, hatred, malice, you're counting people failure. I will come to that. Why many people will never succeed as an entrepreneur, no matter how much money you give them, because they're always getting their attention distracted. I'm finishing my business. I go watch football. Not that football is bad, not that it's something, but the thing is that I'm going to watch people that are succeeding in life. Which day would they watch me? That's a question I'm asking myself. I'm going to watch television, people telling me about their vision. Which day will I tell you about my own vision? So I'm going to spend quality time watching Telemundo, Z World. Okay, I'm going to spend more time discussing Nigerian politics. Which day will they discuss about me? So you need to understand, ask yourself this question, because some people never succeed because they don't know how to pay attention to the things that they want, to their intention. I say you should write on your note that if you have intention, you need to put your attention in your what? Intention for the creative energy to do what? Flows. And your intention, for your intention to become your experience. So for your intention to become your experience. For your intention to become your experience. So I would like to draw a table like this. I would like to draw a table because I like to use tables to draw. Okay, let me draw a table like this. So if you pay attention to what you don't want, you will have it. Why not pay attention for what you want? So you have to pay attention to opportunities. Pay attention to opportunities happening around you and leave the adversity alone. Leave problems alone. You are not married to problem. You have to pay attention to your outcomes, the outcomes you desire, and leave the obstacles alone. Leave the obstacle alone. Leave Nigerian problem alone. Pay attention to the things you want and ignore the things you don't want. Ignore. All this one, you should ignore it. Ignore okay, what you want. What you don't want. Okay, I made a mistake here. This is supposed to be adversity here. This is supposed to be problems. Adversity and outcomes. And this is supposed to be opportunities, and then this is supposed to be opportunities here. Opportunities you want, and leave the obstacles. I missed some things here. Okay, don't worry. Outcomes and obstacles. So obstacle. So you're supposed to ignore and pay attention to this one. Pay your attention. So you want to opportunities and what? Adversity. Yeah, adversity. So ignore what you don't want. Ignore the obstacles. Ignore the I missed it again. Ignore the adversity. And ignore the adversity. And of course, work out on what? Opportunities. Thank you, dear. Opportunities. Okay, that's a good one. So Ignore what you don't want. Ignore the obstacles. Ignore the inflation. Ignore them. Focus on what you want. The other day we did a drama here. We brought someone and put there and said, this one acts like a Jesus Christ or the light, what you want. And this one is what you don't want, darkness, failure, or sickness. And you are fighting with what you don't want. At the end of the day, even if you win, you are still there. Even if you lose, you are still there. So why not focus on what you want? Pay attention to what you want. Pay attention. Pay attention. And ignore what you don't want, the obstacles and the adversity. So because it's going to determine let me check my time. 10 minutes more, okay. So your energy will go where your attention goes, right? So let's do the last one here so that we can go to quotes. So, and probably stop somewhere. They have about 1, 2, 3, 4 quotes. Or let's just go to direction. So I said that defining focus is that you must be intentional about what I say occurs when you decide to concentrate on a particular result outcome or your goals, who you say you want to become, while ignoring or forgetting the adversity that obstruct your opportunities. So it's a choice to decide. So why must you make a choice? Because your mind understand if you pay attention to something, you are purchasing it with your attention because it will manifest in your life. Because we know that once you pay attention, energy goes. And the last one, once your energy goes, direction occurs. So direction, I keep saying speed is useless without direction. So these three things happens to define your focus. Pay attention because your energy will go and direction will go. So write this down on your notes. Very, very important before we go to the quote. Your life will sway. That is sway. That is W-E-R-E. That is S-W-E, sway. Your mind will sway. Your life will sway. That is to sway a car. S-W-E-R-V-E. Your life will sway. Your life will sway in the direction of your focus. Full stop. Your life will sway, move in the direction of your focus. So your life, if you want your life to be positive, then you have to pay attention to positive things because your life will sway in the direction of your focus. So you can't be thinking negative and have a positive life. You know what? So there will be challenges, there will be hunger. Forget hunger alone, leave hunger alone. Focus on what you can do to make money. Focus on what you can do to add value. Focus on creating value to exchange. Use the law of exchange. You must go to every relationship to exchange, every business to exchange. You must go to a table to contribute, to create, connect, and contribute. So your life will sway in the direction of your focus, full stop. So write this down on your note as we round up today's class. If you look back, you will go back. That's number one here on direction. Direction A. If you look back, you will go back. If you always look back on your life, remember, you always go back. If you look B, if you look around, your life will go around. C, if you look forward, you will go forward. Direction, if you look back, you will go back. B, if you look around, you always go around. C, if you look forward, you always go forward. So it's like a car. When you are driving a car, if you're always looking at looking by the side, before you know, your hand will sway to that direction. So your life will always sway in the direction of your focus. So whatever you are looking, focusing on, paying your attention on, that is how your life will go. If you always this person like to quarrel, watch your life. You are attracting quarreling to your life. If you're this person that like to make trouble, like a young man I met in Port Harcourt, I had to talk about him. This Delta boy, worry boy. I met him in Port Harcourt. He likes trouble. The young man likes trouble. Kai, I never see person. He's getting to 50 years now if I'm not married. No, he married because no woman feels with him. He's always full of trouble. If we can be doing seminar at that time in Chinese Garden Hotel, opposite Massive Money Market. It's a marketplace. And so men will always make noise in front of the market. They will run from where we are doing training like this. Because you get in trouble, you will run, go there. When you go there, you be like saying, you come out shade face. Who they here? Why must you always like trouble? Why must you always he cannot marry. He cannot marry. He's over 50 years now. No woman please stay for him. Problem if they like they call me Oga. There's Oga be that you call me Oga. That's the they call Oga. You call Oga. Oga, no worry. I will go fight him for you. He always like trouble. He likes he say he likes that he wake up in the morning that he's looking for trouble. I cannot wake up and say so your life will slow if in the direction of your focus. If you look back, you always go back. You look around, you always go around. If you look forward, you always go forward. Okay, why can't you just sit down? I was talking. Why can't you say and say this week now, God, I want to make 200,000 this week. This week, go 100,000. Okay, who do I need to talk to about my business? What do I need to sell? Who do I need to connect to? Okay, if you ask this question, your life will always sway in that direction of your questions, of your focus. Thinking, write this down on your note, very, very important. You are always pulling into what you are looking at. You're always pulling into what you are looking at. You're always pulling into what you are looking at. You're always pulling into what you are looking at. You're always pulling into what you are looking at. You are always pulled into what you are looking at. You're always pulling or pull into what you are looking at. So if you look at trouble, your trouble will pull it into himself. Looking at abundance, it will pull it into himself. So you're always pulled into what you are looking at. So you're always looking at successful people, you always be pulled into their life. You're always looking at a lady, your mind is promised just to go and make, that's how you will put into. You're always looking at people as opportunity to add value to your life, to give them Christ, for them to, that's what will pull you into. You always pull into what you're focusing on. You always pull into what you're looking at. So if you understand this philosophy, that your life will always manifest and drag into what you're focusing on, okay, your life will get better. Let me give you one or two. So write this one down your notes. If you look into success, you will pull success into your life. Okay, if you focus on success, you pull success into your life. You focus on increase, purpose, abundance. If you focus on success, you pull success into your life. Focus on success, increase, abundance, wealth. You know, if you're focusing on success, increase, purposeful life, abundance, wealth, you pull into your life. But you're focusing on poverty, lack, not enough, wahala, problems, contribution, you add the remaining one for yourself. You always pull into your life. Why are we saying so? We have 3 quotes, but I'll give you one today. Tomorrow I'll concentrate. So you always, if you focus or look into solutions, ideas, success, abundance, increase, wealth, you pull into your life. But you're focusing on lack, trouble, not enough, poverty. How can I ask you to pray? The first prayer point that comes into your life is, God, I don't want poverty. Why? Why can't you just say, God, I want wealth, I want success? Leave poverty alone. You are not married to poverty. Tell your neighbor, leave poverty alone. You are not married to poverty. Leave the young man alone. Because I always tell you, don't fight what you don't want. Ignore. Tell no, ignore. I have 3 quotes, but I'll give you one so that we can close today. So tomorrow we'll meet you. Because one of the challenges we have is young people that are not focused in life. They don't even know where they are going to. I will keep telling us, speed is useless without direction. Direction is useless without destination. You want to go into poultry farm, focus. And when you want to go, they look for somebody who have succeeded in that business to guide you as your mentor, to direct you, to give you guidance, not to solve your problems. You want to go into fish farming, trade production, building communities, building people. Focus. Then not focus. Some people say follow focus, say follow one course until success. 3 quotes. The first one you're going to take from Zig Ziglar. Very, very important. This guy has been super successful in training human beings to be focused, and he made this statement, Zig Ziglar. So, okay, so I will give this quote from this man, then we can call it a day. Write this down on your note. He says something. He says, I don't care how much power, brilliance, or energy you have. Zig Ziglar says, I don't care how much power, brilliance, or energy you have. I don't care how much power, brilliance, or energy you have. If you don't harness it and focus it on a specific target, if you don't harness it, if you don't harness it or focus it, I don't care how much power, brilliance, or energy you have, if you don't harness it or focus it on a specific target and hold it there, you will never going to achieve as much as your ability warrants. Full stop. Don't worry, I'm going to come small. I don't care how much power, brilliance, or energy you have. If you don't harness it and focus it on a specific target, if you don't harness it and focus it on a specific target and hold it there, you will never accomplish. You are never going to accomplish as much as your ability warrants. I don't care how much power, brilliance, and energy you have. If you don't harness it and focus it on a specific task, if you are with me, shall I? If you don't harness it and focus in on a specific task and hold it there, you are never going to accomplish as much as your ability warrants. So a lot of people have energy. You have this power, but the point that you are everywhere. No great man is everywhere. Check it out now. Yedepo, Adeboye, Dangote, Elon Musk. Name them. If I don't care how much power you have, brilliance and energy, if you don't harness it and focus in on a specific target and hold it there, you are never going to accomplish as much as your ability warrants. Most of us, the challenge we have now is that today, now fuel the rain. Like one woman that was selling food here. One of my leaders told me he saw the woman at Itam. That time, fuel is carrying rubber, buying fuel. Now, tomorrow they say POS, you go. Tomorrow, recharge card, you go. Tomorrow, Forex, you go. Tomorrow, crypto, you go. Today, now, anything you are in, okay, you can never. It's just like somebody that started reading law in Investor for you. It has done matriculation, pay first year, second year. They told him, oh, the best school to study law now Unilag. He abandoned the one in New York. Go to Unilag. After 2 years, say the best school to study law now Uniben. After 2 years, say the best school to study law now Uniport. Then he study law now University of Abuja, and he's doing that for 10 years. Will he ever graduate? Okay, what if they want to study mechanical engineer? They tell him, okay, you are wasting your time. The best skill to study the surgeon and study medicine and surgery. He abandoned mechanical engineer in 200 level. Go to right jam and got medicine and surgery admission. 200, they say now na pharmacist. He abandoned it. Go to study music. Now new music and now the animal science. After animal science, now zoology. Will never graduate. He will never graduate. The challenge that people don't know how to focus on something. One lady said, often, I like you a lot. You are so passionate about your energy, concentrated. I said, what will I do? But I really understand this principle. You can't be telling me I'm doing something that I've not even finished. We have not started building yet. You're going to leave this one and follow you. Today, na real estate. Tomorrow, na crypto. Tomorrow, na Forex. Next tomorrow, na land with this. No problem. No problem. You are going nowhere. I can predict your future. See, success is predictable. What did I say? Well, I can predict somebody's future. I can tell you where the person is going. I can tell you where the person is going by seeing your routine. Tell your routine. Poor man no get routine. Anyway, now where they go. I say poor men congregate. Rich men do what? Assemble. Congregation means that you are not invited. You are just perambulating. Or church. Anyway, just see God that you enter. That's congregation. You don't even know what even the congregation. But rich men, they have house of assembly. They assemble that the appointment. Particular day, particular time they assemble. That's one thing about wealthy men. So to be successful, you don't need to be everywhere. Tell your neighbor. To be successful, you don't need to be everywhere. Because you think by being everywhere will make you succeed in life. Now lie. It will also make you fail faster in life. Find something. If people are succeeding there, you supposed to ask question, how are they succeeding? Innovating, learning. In fact, yesterday somebody called me. It's all fun. There's a new company entering Nigeria right now. They are looking for top leaders. In fact, I recommend that I want the top leader in Nigeria. They will get you. They've got to the whole of Nigeria. I say, young man, I'm not interested. I am not interested. Even last two weeks, another person called me. I met a young man in Lagos. That I was, after my marriage, I went to Lagos. I live in Lagos for like 6 months or 7 months. I could not leave because I have to leave my rent. I don't like that Lagos life. Every morning, giddy. I was living in Yaba and my office was in Ikeja, and I used to go to Island to do radio advert at Inspiration FM. So from Island to Ikeja, hold me there. Before I come and reach myself, they say me I don't finish. I never did. I feel that they complain, give my wife, baby, I don't like Lagos. In fact, if nobody my wife worry me. We should not leave Lagos more day. I think it's okay. Make I go neighboring states so that I can be coming to Lagos weekend. So I went to Ekiti. I went to Mojore Market, open big office. The thing no work. I will be driving from Lagos to Ekiti, pass Ibadan, pass Osun. Oh more, which kind of wahala be this? If you know me every day. If I come up for Lagos, I go to vex. Every day I go to vex. Even when I'm not supposed to vex, I must vex. Every day I no go chop food. Uyo, we must go back to you. This Lagos good move, come to this, go back to you. Which kind of nonsense? Like get. Don't forget Lagos. So I met this young man in Lagos. He called me 2 weeks ago. Let me know, engineer for there's a big company entering with you right now into Forex. If they get you now, I say, young man, Forex yourself. I didn't say Forex is bad, though. I am not interested. The one that they build, never build finish. Tell me, who's using the car? Who's using this? What? Sorry, sir. I need to close this class so I can talk to my people. Online community, please don't get involved in a business without a mentor. Mentorship is the legal shortcut to success. He that stand on the shoulder of mentor will see far. See you at the top. See you tomorrow. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Okay, and then you're wrong and yet. Into your camera, so